What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm giving you guys an update video of my Diabolos Viamance Bruce deck profile. Now, I've been digging the archives for a while and my books to see what deck profiles I can do, and I haven't done this one in a very long time. And recently, I've come in with new support cards, and some just might be a good idea. So, without any further ado, instead of me rubbing my mouth a lot, let's just jump right into this video very quickly. And yes, we are using the DZ format ideology. So, for the 5th card ride deck, we have the energy counter. As always, pretty much standard for the new thing. We have the energy generator, counters. But this one just helps you get the dice on there and just keep points, because you know me, I'll forget. For grade 0, we have Diabolos Innocent Mat. Like any other grade 0, when you roll this card in second, on your turn, and if you went second, you may draw a card. Pretty much. For grade 1, we have Diabolos Bad Steve. When this unit is placed on Vanguard, choose a card from your soul called to the back row center of your red guard, and soul charge 1. And this, the grade 1 and 2 have the same skill, so I'm just going to go ahead and read this. If you're in Final Rush, this unit gets 5,000 power. So, if you guys are a beginner, this is a good card to have to try and, get familiar with the deck before anything else goes wrong. For grade 2, we have Diabolos Anger Richard. When this unit is placed on Vanguard, put a rear guard into your soul and draw a card. Now for the grade 0, we also have the new one, Diabolos Viamance Bruce. At the beginning of your battle phase, all of your units have Diabolos in their card names, and to the end of your opponent's next turn, you final rush. If your opponent's Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, you final burst it. Now its other skill, when this unit attacks, if you're in Final Burst, Counterblast 1, choose a column, stand all your rear guards with Diabolos in his card name in that column, and they get 5,000 power in the end of turn. So that's why it's a Final Rush, and definitely a demonic football game. So that is the ride deck ride line for me. For the ride deck is 4 copies of Arianna, the Diabolos girl. Next one, we have Diabolos girl MaiMai, so 4 of her. And 4 Stem Deviant Dragons for that soul ability. Because at the end of the battle, this unit boosts it goes into your soul, and you give 2k power to any unit you tell it to. So an extra soul ability. 3 copies of Strange Noise of Ruin, Aduro. Because I do like the idea of filling my soul up with more cards for bigger attacks and bigger effects. So this card really does come in handy, and it's front, so might as well have a full football game in this one. Next we have Gallmageheld for my overtrigger of choice. Pretty much, it's pretty standard in this deck, pretty much, as you all know. The fronts may be different, but the style is obviously not. Now for the grade 1s, we try to keep it as Bruce themed as possible. So here's one of the new ones. We have Diabolos Defenseliner Grady. It's a 1-turn skill, so when this unit stand by the ability of your Vanguard with Diabolos in its card name, choose one of your Vanguard and gets 5,000 power in the end turn. This other one has a rear guard and guardian ability. If you're in Final Rush, this unit gets intercept and can intercept from the back row, and if you're in Final Burst, this unit gets 5,000 power, 5,000 to the shield. I'm sorry. Alright. So 4 copies of that one, because I do like the secondary effect way better. The next one we do have is just another option, but you guys don't have to do this, but just hear me out. 4 copies of Diabolos Tailbacker Derek. When you final rush, this unit gets, during the battle, this unit boosted. When your opponent would call cards from their hand to the Guardian Circle, they must call 2 or more at the same time, and it gets 5,000 power at the end of the turn. At the end of that turn, retire this unit. So it dies at the end after its chagrin. Now I'm playing 2 copies of Impediment Slicer, mainly because of this skill. If you have a Vanguard with Bruce in its card name, and your opponent's Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, Counterblast 1, search your deck, soul, or drop for up to 1 grade 4 unit with Bruce in its card name, write it as stand. Return this unit back to the deck and shuffle. Its other skill is the reason why I do kind of like it. If you have a grade 4 Vanguard Bruce in its card name, this unit gets 10,000 to his shield. So again, this is another option, just mainly because we want to get the grade 4 Bruce out. And I know you're all probably going to be asking that question, and I'll explain that at the end of the video. So for Sentinel, we do have 3 perfect guards, which is the Recluse, Hate Dragon, which Danji does play, and 1 Elementaria Sanctitude, just finish the rest because you're going up against decks that do have triple drive abilities. So there is the grade 1 lineup. Excuse me. Okay. Now for grade 2 is we have the new one for new support, the Diabolos Playmaker Ellie. When this unit is placed on rear guard other than during the battle, the battle phase, if you have a Vanguard with Diabolos in its card name, Energy Blast 3. Look at the top 7 cards of your deck, choose up to 2 normal units with Diabolos in their card names from among them, reveal them, choose up to 1 card with grade less than or equal to your Vanguard from those revealed cards. Call it to rear guard. Put the rest of the revealed cards into Soul, and shuffle the deck. Its other skill is, if you're in Final Rush, this unit gets the power of boost. If you are in Final Burst, this unit gets 5,000 power. So it'll be a 15k beat stick or a booster, whichever route you want to go with. The other skill, the other card we have here is Diabolos Heavy Launcher Patrick. If you're in Final Burst, this unit gets 10,000 power. When this unit attacks a Vanguard, if you are in Final Rush, Soul Blast 1. Choose one of your opponent's rear guards and move it to the Guardian Circle. Or if you're in Final Burst, choose 2 cards instead of 1. So it forces your opponent to guard. Way more than it should, in my opinion. Now the next card we do have is 2 copies of a Diabolos Rapid Carrier Geno. Two of their effects is front row only. When your Vanguard attacks, if you're in Final Burst, Soul Blast 2 for every 2 cards in your damage zone. Choose one of your rear guards in the same column as that unit and stand it. If you stand 2 units, they get 5,000 power in a turn. At the end of your turn, if you're in Final Rush, put this unit into Soul, choose a normal unit from your Soul, and you may put it into your hand. So there's just a little option right there to do multiple attacks if you do want to go that route, but that's just a given. The last card I do change, or not did change, but recommend for some people, Protection Twin Cast, my all-time favorite Reckless piece. Mainly because it does activate from your hand first, but the graveyard effect can only happen once. So you gotta be really careful how you want to do this. If you want to discard this card for the graveyard effect, be my guest. Other than that, it's good for the hand effect as well. So that is my grade 2 lineup right there, and it's not a bad one after how many years exactly? Alright, for grade 3, we're playing 3 more copies of Bruce for the Persona Ride ability. And then we have the other card that I still think is a very good card to have, a tech card to have, is Diabolos Diver Julian. It's a 1 turn only, but when this unit attacks a Vanguard, Counterblast 1, and this unit gets 2,000 power in that turn for each card in your damage zone. If you have a Vanguard with Bruce in its card name, Soul Charge 1 for every 2 cards in your damage zone. Choose up to the same number of cards Soul Charged by this effect from your Soul, and call them to an open rear guard. So, this will help you get more attacks out, like, maybe I'm going to be guessing 4 or 5 around there, but that's just my given. So that is my grade 3 lineup right there. And then for grade 4, 2 copies of Diabolos Unrivaled Bruce. At the start of your battle, of your right phase, and to the end of that turn, you final rush it. Now, here's a 1 turn here. At the end of the battle, this unit attacked. If you are in final rush, Counterblast 1 and Soul Blast 5. All of your front row units, stand all of your front row units, and this unit gets drive -2 at the end of that turn. So you have to pretty much do a Mega Blast to get this guy off, pretty much so. It's a little difficult and a little hard to do, but if you don't want to play this card, be my guest. You don't really have to. This is my option and way I think it's probably best. But that is it for the update video of Diabolos Bruce. It has been a very long time since I played this deck as well, and it's one of the few I did start off with, just out of curiosity. But yeah, that is the full update deck profile video before we get into the new era of Set Zone, where everybody's Blackout, Team Blackout, gets a new power boost, pretty much, and new powers. So, yeah, that's it for the video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you guys have any questions or comments, go ahead and leave a comment down below, and if you guys like the content I do create on my channel, please subscribe, thumbs up for this channel, so some love. I would greatly appreciate it. It means a lot to me, and kind of nice to know that people still care about what I think about these cards sometimes, or these games sometimes. Anyways, that is pretty much it, and I know I keep saying that a lot, and I really am sorry. Now, final word before I do go for this week is, please, I keep saying this a lot of times, but please be safe out there, make good choices, and, last good words to say, good words of the day, I think is pretty much necessary. Just remember that if you guys are going through a rough time, if you guys are going through, like, mental health or anything going on, just remember this: you are valued. You are important to the rest of us. You do matter. Don't let anyone else take your shine away, because to make sure their misery is company. Or that kind of sounds pretty bad, but what I mean to say is, don't let anyone try and control you or tell you how to live your best life. Be you. That's all I'm gonna say. Anyways, you guys, that's all I gotta say. I'll see you guys next time, next week, and as always, I've been your host, Siren Frost. Have a great day. Be safe.